We thank you for journey mercies granted to each and every one of us to this venue for the commissioning of the buildings meant for accommodation of Air Force personnel. We ask your blessings upon our governor for thinking it through for this to happen on this day. We thank you for our chief and his administration for what they are doing to personnel in Port Harcourt in particular, and personnel of the Air Force in the various bases in general. We ask you, O Lord, to be the beginning and end of all we will do here this day. Prompt our actions with your goodness, complete them with your all-powerful help. May those who will get into these accommodations be blessed as they leave. Be their welcome guest when they come in, and be their protector in their absence. We believe in you. We are confident you will hear us through Christ our Lord. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Sallu ala Nabi Karim. Rabbana iyyaka nad'u rabbana. Atina nasra allazi wa'adtana. Innana nabghi ridaka innana. Martadina ghayru ma tarda lana. Anfusan tahiratan tuhur al-haram. Tamlau tariha majdan wa karam. Al-ula inna al-ula wajibat al-muslimin. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
May we please be seated. Your Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, GSSRS, Governor of Rivers State. Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star, Chief of Air Staff, Nigeria Air Force, the Special Guest of Honor. Your Excellency, Professor Mrs. Ngozi Odu, DSSRS, Deputy Governor of Rivers State. Your Excellency, Sir Celestine Omehia, former Governor of Rivers State. The Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, the Right Honorable Victor Okojombo. Elder statesmen present, distinguished members of the National Assembly, honorable members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Secretary to the State Government, the General Officer commanding 6th Division, Nigerian Army, Major General J.H. Abdul Salam, the Air Officer commanding Tactical Air Command, Nigeria Air Force, Air Vice Marshal EOE Ibiowe, the Commander 115 Special Operations Group, Nigerian Air Force, Port Harcourt, Air Commodore A.H. Idris, and all service commanders here present. The Chairman, River State Council of Traditional Rulers, His Majesty Eze Chike Waluwodo, DSSRS JP. Your Royal Majesty, King Dr. Danderson Douglas Jaja, CFR, DSSRS, Jackie V, Treaty King, Natural Ruler, and Amayanaba of Opopo, the Co-Chairman, South-South Traditional Rulers Council, as well as His Royal Highness, Eze Raymond Emenike Chinda, Yenwele Ezeolu Oropotoma Kingdom, all Royal Majesties, Royal Highnesses, and Highnesses present, Permanent Secretaries, Heads of MDAs, the Chairman, Obiakpon Local Government Area, Honorable Ambassador Chijoke Ihunwo, and all Council Chairmen present, officers and men of the Nigerian Air Force, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you all to the commissioning of twin blocks of 12 two-bedroom prototype apartments of the Nigerian Air Force, built by the administration of His Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, and today commissioned by the Chief of Air Staff, Nigerian Air Force, Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star. At this point, may I invite... All right. At this point, to present the welcome address, it is my pleasure to invite the Commander Air Force Command 115 Special Operations Group of the Nigerian Air Force, Air Commodore A.H. Idris.
Your Excellency, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, GSSRS, Executive Governor of Rivers State, the special guest of honor on this occasion, the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star, Your Excellency Professor Mrs. Ngozi Odu, DSSRS, Deputy Governor, Rivers State, Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, Your Excellency Sir Celestine Omehia, former Governor of Rivers State, elder statesmen and major stakeholders, Rivers State, members of the National Assembly, serving and former, Secretary to the State Government, members of the State Executive Council, the General Officer commanding 6th Division, represented here by the Garrison Commander, 6th Division, Air Officer commanding Tactical Air Command, commanders of co-located units, other service commanders here present, Chairman Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, heads of MDAs, officers and men of Nigerian Air Force, members of Nigerian Air Force Officers Wives Association, members of Airmen Air Force Officers, members of Airmen Wives Association, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I'm highly delighted to welcome you all to the Nigerian Air Force Base, Port Harcourt, home of the Nigerian Air Force combat helicopters and venue for the commissioning ceremony of 2 blocks of 12 by 2 bedrooms Airmen accommodation. Let me begin by appreciating the Rivers State government for this remarkable achievement of completing this magnificent project, which is a shining testament to the visionary leadership and unwavering support of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State. This project represents the spirit of collaboration between the Rivers State government and Nigerian Air Force. By providing this modern accommodation, His Excellency has demonstrated a profound commitment to the welfare of our personnel, recognizing that the well-being directly impacts on operational readiness and dedication to safeguarding the state and our beloved country at large. Your Excellency, I must acknowledge your unwavering willingness to make a mark in the Nigerian Air Force Base, Port Harcourt, even without us requesting. Your administration's quick response towards supporting projects including enhancement of operational facilities and most recently the approval for resurfacing of the Port Harcourt Military Airfield runway is worth appreciating. This strategic partnership between Rivers State government and the Nigerian Air Force is made possible through the enabling environment provided by the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star, whose leadership style permits mission command philosophy to thrive. The enshrinement of the mission command philosophy in our command structure allows commanders to use their initiative not only in executing operational missions, but also in engaging in collaboration with relevant partners and stakeholders that will bring progress and development to their units and by extension, the Nigerian Air Force. The Chief of the Air Staff, thank you very much, sir, for giving us the leverage to engage our states in partnerships that will add value to Nigerian Air Force. Let me also acknowledge the unwavering support and guidance that this unit enjoys from the Air Officer Commanding Tactical Air Command, Air Vice Marshal EOE Ebere, who himself was a commander of the unit and still has the best interests of the unit at heart. The air officer always promptly takes up operations and administrative issues with the Chief of the Air Staff and secure speedy approvals for us all the time. Thank you very much, sir. Let me also put it on record that today's commissioning of these projects is perfectly in line with one of the key drivers of the Chief of the Air Staff's command philosophy, which is maintaining a highly motivated force by enhancing welfare and infrastructural renewal. This successful partnership has further shown the interest that both His Excellency and the Chief of the Air Staff have towards the welfare of officers and men of the Nigerian Air Force. I would also like to appreciate all those that toiled day and night to make this project a success. Special thanks to our host communities, led by our amiable traditional rulers, for their continuous support to the Nigerian Air Force. Your support has immensely contributed to the success story of the Nigerian Air Force Base, Port Harcourt. I appreciate you all, Your Highnesses. My appreciation also goes to our sister services and other security agencies. Together, we have continued to achieve our mandate of securing our host state, Rivers State, as well as ensuring that we contribute towards realizing the desired oil production output for the country. On behalf of Nigerian Air Force Base community, I express our deepest gratitude to His Excellency and the Rivers State government for this generous gesture. May this project symbolize enduring partnership between the Nigerian Air Force and Rivers State, founded on mutual respect and shared dedication to national progress. Once again, you are welcome to the Nigerian Air Force Base. Enjoy your stay with us. May God bless Rivers State, Nigerian Air Force, and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you and God bless you.
Yeah.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we would like to invite His Royal Highness Eze Raymond Emenike Chinda Nyeweli Ezeolu Oropotoma to make a special presentation on behalf of the Oropotoma community to His Excellency.
Yes.
As he steps forward, may I please ask the Obiakpo Women Cultural Group to prepare and be on standby.
His Excellency, the Lady Governor of Rivers State, we welcome you to our city, Umomasi, and also in Oropotoma. This used to be our ancient home since we moved out. And I'm glad today the Chief of Staff is here, and even when the welcome address was read, they mentioned the community. It is our custom to welcome you with our cola. And we thank you. And we also remind you that the people of Oropotoma even are fully in support of you. Thank you very much.
May I now invite the Obiakpo Women Cultural Group for their performance.
Your Excellency, sir, we, the women of Obiakpo Cultural Troupe, are here to present our cultural dance. And we are saying, Ebiala way.
May we give a round of applause to the women as they make their way out. Thank you very much. Thank you to the women of Obiakom. Let's give them a round of applause as they dance out. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to present a project description, may I now invite the Honorable Commissioner for Special Projects, Dr. Roland Obed White.
His Excellency, Sir Dr. Seminelai Fubra, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Abubakar, Her Excellency, Professor Mrs. Ngozi Odo, the Right Honorable Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, Victor Okojumbo, other service commanders here present, government officials, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks yet another historic event in the administration of our governor, Sir Siminalayi, in less than 2 years. We are here to commission 2 blocks of 12 flats of 2-bedroom each prototype residential building for the Nigerian Air Force, executed by the Rivers State government. We believe strongly that this project is one that is monumental in very many respects. When it was handed over to us, we completed the sub and superstructures, handled the installation of doors, windows, and even the water supply. We also constructed access road to aid vehicular movement to these quarters. His Excellency, you will agree with me that the construction, commissioning, and subsequent allocation of structures in these quarters will, to a large extent, ameliorate the accommodation challenges that airmen will face when they are posted to Port Harcourt. Truly, Your Excellency, this kind gesture is worth applauding, because since you assume office, you have looked at very critical projects that have direct bearing to our people, though abandoned, have decided to complete such projects, not only to the Nigerian Air Force, but to other military and paramilitary formations, including the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Navy, the Immigrations, DSS, and even the NDLEA, the Civil Defense. I want to, on behalf of the management and staff of the ministry, greatly thank you for giving us this opportunity to supervise this abandoned projects for this number of years to its logical conclusion. Thank you. God bless.
May I now invite the contractor to present brief remarks. Representing T&J Associates, may I invite Onyema, ND.
His Excellency Sir Samle Ubara, Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, Chief of Air Staff, Nigerian Air Force, all other protocols duly observed. This contract of building 2x12 flat of 2-bedroom was awarded to T&J Associates in 2017. However, the project was not completed then. When the administration of SARS Ubara came on board, we wrote and approached the Ministry of Special Projects for intervention, and fund was raised. Today, we have completed the building with landscaping, power supply, water supply, and access road to the project. I thank His Excellency and the River State government for the opportunity to serve. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency the Governor of River State is always passionate about the safety and welfare of the people of River State and has spoken several times of the need to ensure that Rivers people can sleep with their eyes closed. We are all witnesses to the vehicles donated recently to the Nigeria Police Force, and today His Excellency takes another step in ensuring that members of Nigeria's armed forces in the state have all the men, the materials, the resources they require to ensure that they carry out their duties effectively. He ensures that their men are duly equipped. And of course, as much as possible, as much as is permitted, have the welfare they need to carry out their duties unhindered. It is now my pleasure to invite the Governor of River State, His Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, GSSRS, to speak on the occasion of the commissioning of this 12 two-bedroom apartments, twin block. Your Excellency, sir.
Senator by turn. Make you know they do the buga. Humble yourself for no one knows tomorrow. If you get the money, accommodate your good friends. SIM card is cheap, iPhone is cost.
Who told you iPhone is cheap? Our special guest of honor, the Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, the Chief of Air Staff, the Deputy Governor of our dear states, the Speaker of the River State House of Assembly, Right the Honorable Victor Okojumbo, members of the National Assembly, both serving and former, the commander of this base, 115, and other commanders that are here, our elder statesmen, the former governor of River State, Sir Celestine Omehia, Senator John Mbata, Senator A.M. Pepper, Dr. Samsam Jaja, Senator Lee, and a host of others that are here. The chairman of the River State Council of Traditional Rulers, and also the former chairman of the council, my own king, King Dandison Jaja, and other royal fathers that are here with us. The airmen and also air women that are here with us, the Secretary to the State Government, and other members of the State Executive Council that are here, our special guests that are invited to witness this event, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, we are in an institution. It's not in our usual community where our activities will be handled in different ways. But here, we have to coordinate ourselves in line with the ethics of the airmen line. I have to say this because if we were in a community, our activity would have been different. But here, we're here to say, as a government, our support is not only to those who elected us, those communities that will have to oversee their welfare, but we also have to contribute and support the agencies who also protect life and property in our states. This project that we are commissioning today did not start by our administration. It was conceived in 2017. It wasn't completed, but our government came in and we were approached. And knowing the importance of the welfare of the officers of the Air Force, knowing fully well that when they are comfortable they will perform effectively. We have a very difficult situation in our hands where we are battling the cases of oil theft. We have the cases of vandalization of our oil line. These are men who are always flying to ensure that those national treasures are secured. Our little contribution to their welfare can just be this. I consider it not much, but just a little thing that we can do to appreciate the sacrifice they are making for us. It is not only Mr. President that will carry this burden. We in our own little corner are also supposed to also contribute to the welfare of these officers. So what we're doing today is to tell the world, to tell Nigeria, that we're not limiting our support to our primary assignment only to the communities or the LGAs, but we also extend our support to other institutions who also help in making River State whole and safe. Like the contractor said, the project was initiated in 2007 at the cost of 212 million. For one reason or the other, it wasn't completed. When we came on board, we had to review it, and it was valued at over 454 million. We felt, what is 454 million to the support that we are getting from the Nigerian Air Force? We use their airstrip. They are also part of the joint task force that are securing lives and property in River State. We said no. this is a little thing that we can do. And that was why the government immediately approved and released that amount. And what we're seeing today is realization of commitment, not just verbal, but seeing it to the end. So it's just an event to say our government will continue to support all the security agencies in our dear state. Our government will continue to collaborate with them to protect life and property. We will be gathering again in a few days to also show other support for security agencies. I don't need to spill it here. When it comes, you will also hear and know about it. But today is to say, Chief of Air Staff, thank you first for even allowing us to complete this project. You would have as well said, no, don't bother about it. But as a professional who understands that government is a continuous process. In fact, as a matter of fact, I see government, our own government, the politician, the one that the politician handles, is a shift job. A shift job is you have your own time. The engine, maybe if you're working in the factory engine will continue to run. Your duty is to supervise. If there is any error, you correct it and the system keeps flowing. When your time of shift is over, another person takes over. You leave. Now the most important thing is, if you're producing aluminium, the quality still remains because your duty is to supervise. If you're producing polythene bag, the quality still remains and the design is still maintained. So in terms of governance, our duty is to provide services, protect life and property, ensure that we support the government at the center for effective governance, to make our people happy. And that is what I believe, and that is what I stand for. So let me thank the commander too, because he has been very, very supportive. He has always supported everything that we do when it comes to issues of security. I might not want to say something so that some of you might not be prosecuted, but the truth about it is, whatever you do for the interests of this state, for the protection of life and property and existence of this state, I can't pay you. It's only God that will pay you. So I thank every one of you, but especially those senior officers that have journeyed from the headquarters to witness this event with the Chief of Air Staff. We assure you that we'll work with your boss to make this base, 115 base, more attractive. Other items or other requests made by the commander, I believe we're already working on them. We're doing it because we want this space to enjoy effective operational system. We want this base to see itself as an envious base in Nigeria, because you have a government who listens and who supports. Don't worry, they're not going to remove you today. It's only when they promote you. So let me thank our leaders who have also come to support us, and to assure you that what you have done by supporting us, we will continue to stand to protect and to make you proud in Rivers State. Let me finally thank everyone. Like I said, this event is an event in an institution. It's not the one we're doing in Rumokoro or Namoma. So our style here will be different. When we go to Rumokoro or go to Rumolumene, we know how to follow that one. So let me thank every one of you. Thank our supporters. Thank the Nigerian Air Force in particular, because this is the community of the Air Force. Whether you like it or not, it is their own community. And thanks especially and finally the Chief of Air Staff for accepting to come to this base to honor us by commissioning this project to the glory of God and the well-being of humanity. Let me on this note invite our special guest of honor, the Chief of Air Staff, to come present his own speech and cut the ribbon so we can declare this place open. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Kairusu.
Move it.
Your Excellency, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, GSSRS, Executive Governor of Rivers State, Your Excellency, Professor Mrs. Ngozi Odu, DSSRS, Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Speaker, Right Honorable Victor Okojumbo, Your Excellency, Sir Celestine Omeya, former Governor of Rivers State, members of the National Assembly, serving and former, members of Rivers State House of Assembly, serving and former, Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Tami Weruke Dangogo, members of the State Executive Council, representative of the General Officer Commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, the Air Officer Commanding Tactical Air Command, Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, heads of MDAs here present, Chairman and men of officers and men of the Nigerian Air Force, members of the Nigerian Air Force, Airmen's Wives Association, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great delight and a deep sense of gratitude that I stand here today to commission this remarkable housing project, comprising 2 blocks of 12 by 2-bedroom residential flats, which are built by the Rivers State government for the Nigerian Air Force. Your Excellency, on behalf of the officers, airmen, and airwomen of the Nigerian Air Force, I extend our heartfelt appreciation to you and the good people of Rivers State for this thoughtful and impactful initiative. This project It's not only a demonstration of your commitment to the welfare of our personnel, but also a testament to the strong partnership between Rivers State government and the Nigerian Air Force. I firmly believe that in any organization, the human element is the most critical asset. No institution can stand the test of time without prioritizing the well-being of its employees. Accordingly, upon assuming office as the 22nd Chief of the Air Staff, I articulated my command philosophy, which is anchored on 5 key drivers, one of which is maintaining a highly motivated force by enhancing welfare and infrastructure renewal. Chief of Staff. This edifice standing before us here today is undeniably a cornerstone of welfare and infrastructure development, and it aligns seamlessly with my command philosophy. This project is very significant, as it will undoubtedly have a positive impact on the quality of life of our personnel and their families. It will no doubt boost morale, but also promote civil-military cooperation and contribute to the operational effectiveness of the Nigerian Air Force. Rivers State has been a gracious host to the Nigerian Air Force since our base was established here during the Nigerian Civil War. Over the years, we have enjoyed a harmonious relationship, and successive governors, including Lieutenant Colonel Musa Dauda Komo, retired, and Excellencies Peter Odili, Rotimi Amechi, and Yesom Wike, have generously contributed to the development of our base. Their support has resulted in the construction of essential infrastructure such as perimeter fence, residential blocks, and a VIP lounge. Indeed, we are deeply indebted to the Rivers State government for your kindness and commitment to our well-being for nearly 6 decades. As the saying goes, one good turn deserves another. And Nigerian Air Force has reciprocated by contributing towards the peace and security of the state, primarily through air operations against illegal oil bunkering. This has helped sustain the economic lifeline of the state and created the enabling environment for businesses to thrive. We have also allowed the Rivers State government unfettered access to our airfield facilities, while also providing security and handling services for the state-owned aircraft free of charge. This mutual cooperation exemplifies the strong partnership between the Nigerian Air Force and the Rivers State government. Your Excellency, let me take this opportunity to reaffirm our commitment to supporting the security architecture of Rivers State. Nigerian Air Force remains dedicated to safeguarding the lives and property of the citizens here. And we are always willing, able, and ready to collaborate in ensuring lasting peace and security across the state, using all air assets and platforms available to us. Let me at this juncture state unequivocally that under the visionary leadership of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Nigerian Air Force is experiencing a remarkable renaissance. This transformation is evident in the significant upgrade of our aircraft inventory and enhanced operational readiness. Over the past year, we have taken delivery of 12 state-of-the-art aircraft, with an additional 3 expected to join our fleet before the end of this year. Furthermore, we are poised to receive several more aircraft by the year 2026. So on this note, I wish to extend my sincere gratitude to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces for his unwavering support to the Nigerian Air Force and the armed forces as a whole. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me reiterate that this project marks yet another milestone in the long-standing relationship between Rivers State and the Nigerian Air Force. While thanking His Excellency, Siminalaya Fubara, and the good people of Rivers State for this laudable gesture, it is my prayer that this relationship will continue to soar to greater heights. It is also my hope that this collaboration will serve as a model for similar initiatives all across the country. Long live the Nigerian Air Force. Long live the treasure base of the nation. And long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you all, and God bless.
As His Excellency joins the special guest of honor to cut the tape, we would like to invite the following distinguished guests to accompany him. The Deputy Governor, the Speaker, Distinguished Senator John Mbata, Secretary to the State Government, former Governor Omehia, the Chief of Staff Government House, and the Chairman Obiakpo Local Government Area, as well as the Base Commander. We appeal that the rest of our distinguished guests remain seated, please. Thank you.
Bring the microphone. Maybe what we go to open that. When you do this. Okay. Sorry.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say, for those warrant officers and senior non-commissioned officers who are going to benefit from these accommodation blocks, I urge you to use them judiciously, maintain them adequately. Let them serve as a symbol of the trust and support from our host community, the government, and the good people of Rivers State. Let them serve as inspiration for greater dedication and professionalism in the execution of your mission. I wish you very successful use of the facility. Thank you. I have the singular honor and privilege to commission these 2 blocks of 12 flats of 2-bedroom prototype Nigerian Air Force residential building built by the administration of His Excellency Sir Siminalai Fubara, GSSRS, Executive Governor of Rivers State, and commissioned by me, Air Marshal H.B. Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star, and Chief of the Air Staff, Nigerian Air Force, today, Monday, 9th of December, 2024. To God be the glory.
Thank you.
Mic check, mic check.
Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned.
At TVC News, wherever the big news stories happen, we're geared up to break it. TVC News, first with breaking